Thank God it's Wednesday. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm taking you on a little hike. It's a big engine, big engine. We're gonna take you on a bit of a hike. I'm in Austin, Texas. Some of the major things that happened today. Watch your step now. If you watch, if this camera falls down, you'll know that I fell down. In 1751, Manuel Lopez de la Rapina, he was a Spanish, how am I going to get on this darn thing? He was a Spanish explorer, and he established the city of Manila. So thank you, Mr. Lopez. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what would we have done without you. We wouldn't have had the thriller in the Manila. I guess I'm starting already. We wouldn't have had the thriller in Manila without Mr. Lopez and Muhammad Ali and George Fraser's favorite. Jeez, that's favorite. Not favorite. Famous fight. In 1884, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus started. That was started by the Ringling Brothers, and it came on to be a very successful circus, traveling all over the United States and the world. It was a three-ring circus, and it was very exciting. And if you never got to see the circus, well, you never got to see the circus. And in 2001, Apple opened its first two stores, one in Glendale, California, and the other one in McLean, Virginia. So there you have it. I'm watching my step. It's just a short way up these rocky steps. And you can probably see something coming up in your view. Hello, is this the way up? Is there one across the way too? Where do you park for that one? Oh, I see, you park over there and go up that way, huh? Thank you. Thank you. So I'm getting some directions here for some people that are doing what I'm doing. They're exploring. And here I go. And so the circus was nice. It was a fun. I went to the circus a number of times in Madison Square Garden in New York City. And how am I going to get up here? Got my hiking boots on, so I'm prepared. And my dress socks. Here we go. Okay, I'm up. I'm going to continue to the summit. I don't know why they just don't call the summit the top. Everything's got to be technical. Everything's got to be confusing. Why wouldn't you just call the top of Mount Everest the top? Why do you have to call it the summit? You know? And here we are. We're getting up to the top of the summit. And you'll be able to see what I'm going to see. Oh, geez. Some other people up here as well. Here we are. Holy cow. Off in the distance, it's Austin, Texas. And below is the Colorado River. And I'll get close without falling down. And there's a Chihuahua. See the Chihuahua? I like it when they put the leash on the back like that, instead of dragging the dog around by the neck. And here is what I've come to see. Not only the view, but this famous bridge. This is the Penneybacker Bridge. And from here you can see quite the views of downtown Austin in the distance. That's right, that's what you're seeing. There's another viewing area across the way. I may get involved in that as well. Maybe not today. And the beautiful Colorado River. And this is what I can do now that I have my truck back. Look at this tree, it's still alive. And it's been molested by graffiti artists and people who just don't know how to take care of trees. But it's a beautiful specimen. Now that's a bonsai, huh? And the beautiful river over here. So let's talk a little about what you're seeing here, the best I can. This is a through arch bridge. It's called the Penneybacker Bridge or the 360 Bridge. And 360 meaning that you can see beautiful 360 views of the hill country here. This is one of the most scenic highways, this Capital of Texas highway. It's a 4-lane highway, and it serves over 48,000 cars per day. And this runs through Texas, and it's one of the most beautiful bridges. It's been sandblasted, so it deteriorates or rusts in a color that will blend in with the surrounding landscape. The longest span is 600 feet, and the bridge is 1,150 feet, and it was finished in 1982. Percy V. Penneybacker Jr. was the architecture, and that's who the bridge is named after. A lot of times back in the day, they would name bridges just like they do buildings after the architecture, the architect. So it's about 38 years old, this bridge. It won an award in 1984 for the administration's Excellence Award in Bridge. So it's an award-winning bridge. You can see some of the boaters out there in downtown Austin. It took $10 million to make this bridge back in the day. It has 600 tons of steel that was manufactured in Japan. The structures of the bridge were manufactured by that famous heavy industries company in South Korea, and it was shipped to the port of Houston and trucked to this location. And the final assembly was by the Bristol Steel Company of Bristol, Virginia. So there you have it, some interesting facts about the bridge. And I'm not going to get close to the edge. I'll get as close as I'm comfortable, and that's about as close as I'm going to get. I do not want to fall and perhaps lose my life at this point. I'll walk over here. We're at 9 minutes now, so I hope you're enjoying this. A little bit different location than my rented room. It beats the patio. All the leaves are out now. If I didn't mention it already, it's a beautiful day, and all the leaves are full of trees are full of leaves. See how these survive and these branches die off? It's still alive. It's still alive. Wow. Look at that. Somebody should come over here and rehab this tree, you know, sand it, or just treat it and just make it pristine again, just like you would if you had it was in a bonsai dish. Get rid of all the graffiti, and I don't know how long it would last though, but that's a beautiful specimen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is there another trail in that direction?
Oh, I think so. Right? Yeah, the trail goes all over there.
Oh, wow. See, there's some people over there going going up the trail over there on the other side. See the people going up on the other side? And the roadway. 4 lanes, 2 in each direction. 48,000 cars. And it's just a beautiful piece of engineering. Simple but elegant in every way. Designed to blend in with the surrounding environment. And the bridges are great. That's the direction I came from. Beautiful. Makes you want to buy a boat, doesn't it? Makes me want to buy a boat. Traffic light over there. So that's it. You were able to tell all your friends and neighbors that you saw the Penneybacker Bridge, or the 360 Bridge in Austin, Texas today, simply by watching the Brian Holtzman YouTube channel. So that's a treat. I finally got out of the gated community. I got into my vehicle. I put the location into my GPS on my 12 Max Pro iPhone, and here I am. I never expected to see this. This beautiful bonsai specimen. Look at that, just clinging to the rocks. Wow. So I guess at 12 minutes I better stop it. I can always make another one and whoop, I'm sorry. Yeah. Shirt's fine to me. And so I'm gonna end it here at 12 minutes, stop it, and then well, maybe I'll go over here and see what's over here. People want to stop it now. This is a good time to get off it. You've seen enough. I've taken too much of your time. Let's see where this leads into over here. So this is probably going to go right down to the water, this thing. Wow. Watch out for that. I'm glad they caught that tiger. I think that tiger that was running around Texas has been apprehended. Here's another beautiful view of the bridge. Do you know where this leads to? Just hanging out, hanging out. Well, let's go down a little bit further. Maybe I'll just stop it at 30 minutes. The heck with it. The people that want to keep watching will keep watching, and the people that are disgusted by it, let's go. Oh, look at all these different ledges. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Here's another great shot of the Penneybacker Bridge. Did a beautiful job, didn't he? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. God, I want a boat. Now I want a boat. First I wanted a motorcycle. And I said, nah, I don't want a motorcycle. Now I want a boat. Boats are a pain in the butt too, though. They got boat clubs now. My sister, not my sister, my niece, Kathy, belongs to a boat club. And they supply the boats. The boats. Oh, jeez. They supply the boats, and you supply the money. They train you, Then you get to reserve a boat or pick out one of the boats that they have, and you use the boat, and you don't have to worry about the boat. It's probably not that inexpensive, but how expensive can it be? And that's what they do. So you get to have a boat and go out on a boat, but not have the headache of owning a boat, or storing a boat, or maintaining a boat. This comes down like this. So I'll have to come back here and take a real hike. 15 minutes now. Yeah, this probably just keeps me meandering around. And somebody's doing some yoga. That's nice. Look at these beautiful specimens of bonsais. Look at this. Junipers. Come on out. Oh, jeez, I almost fell down. There's a nice picture of the river, Colorado River. I hope you're enjoying these images as much as I am. The rain is held off. Still got overcast and scattered cloud ceiling. That's what they call a cloud ceiling. Yeah, wow. Oh, this is a real close up of the boat down there. How cool is that? Big engine. All right, I think I'm gonna cut it. And I can always come back here on my own again and do a little hike video. And it's always good to get out into nature and what have you. So, recapping, Apple opened its first store in what was it, 2001, one in California and one in Virginia. The Ringling Brothers in Barnum Bailey Circus, 1884. A very successful circus for many, many years. There's a houseboat. Is that a houseboat? There it is. And in 1571, Miguel Lopez de Lega Paella established the city of Manila in the Philippines. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will. I'll hike a little more, and hopefully I won't lose my step and tumble over one of these cliffs.